Hey guys, welcome back to another Swift programming logic tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to be talking about how you can pass data through a NS notification in Swift. So an NS notification is basically just it's actually very useful if you want to call a function from a different view. So I'm not going to be doing that in this tutorial since I've already made a tutorial on NS notifications and how they can be used, but in this tutorial I'm just going to be showing you how you would pass data through it. So basically, to use a notification, you have to call notification center. In the view load, you have to add an observer, so you have to do notification center.default.add observer, and here it's going to give you all of these. And then what you can also do is you have to make a Objective-C function, and we'll just call this handle notification call, and then we also have to give it a notification NS notification like so. So now we can actually handle this inside of here, and now what we have to do is we can go into this, set observer to self. Selector is just a notification, so you have to do hashtag selector, and then if we just start typing handle notification call, it should come up like that. And then here what we can do for the name, let's just give this a name, so it's notification.name, and you can just give this a name. I'm just gonna say call notification, and for objects you just set that to nil. Okay, so now once we're in here, for now let's just print got the notification. And then the reason these are so useful is because let's say I had another view and I wanted to call this function but from another view, and you usually wouldn't be able to do that since this is part of this class. You'd have to make a reference to this class, and then you wouldn't be able to use any of the outlets in this class, so it's a lot more complicated. So that's why you use notifications. And in the other view, all you would do is let me make a button in the main.storyboard just so I can do it so when it's clicked, let me do those two, and let's link this button. Let's just put it here, button clicked. So let's say this button was in the other view, and when you click this button you want to run this function. So what you would do is you would do notification center .default .post notification .name, and you set this name to the same name you have here, and for object it's nil again. So we're not actually sending any data here. I'll just show you guys how the notification works, and I'll just press the button and it should print got the notification as long as I've done everything right. And we'll just wait for this to load. And okay, so now if we click this button, you'll see we got notification over here, and you can move this anywhere to any class and it'll still print the same thing. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys how to add data in. So to add data, you have to reference a new thing called user info, and basically this is just going to be a dictionary. So I made a video about dictionaries in the past, but let's just create a new dictionary called data dictionary, and let's define it as a string to a string, and let's give it some data. So let's say data as this is some data which I want to pass to another view. Let's just say that. Okay, and now all I have to do is in user info I pass this data, and once I pass this we can reference this data inside of this function. So if I get the data which I'm looking for, the way we do that is we do let data is equal to notification dot user info, and we reference what it's called, the key, which in our case is just data, and that's it. And now let's just print this data. So now I think we have to force, let's just give it optional in case we don't pass any data. That's why it's like that. So now if I print this, you can see that we get the data which we're trying to pass here. And the reason this is very useful is because obviously now you can pass data through different views without having to use global variables. So I'll probably make a video using this feature soon. But yeah, this is how you pass data, and you can actually add any number of dictionary keys you want. That's how a dictionary works. But let's say I have data 2, and this is some more data, and now if I can also reference that here, notification.userinfo, let's give that optional, data 2, and let's print data 2 as well. And now you'll see we'll get both of those. Now you probably want to force unwrap it, but yeah, now you can see we get both of those, and this is how you pass data between the through notifications. I'll probably just say notification center. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in a future tutorial. Bye.